This is the Disciplined and Momentum series, episode 4, How to Build Momentum When You're Starting from Zero. When you're starting from zero, it's easy to feel behind people your age, behind your peers, behind the version of you that should have been further by now. But here's the truth. Zero is not a setback. Zero is a portal. Every woman you admire, every success story, every transformation, and every glow up began with nothing but a decision. Momentum isn't built from perfection. Momentum is built from movement. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to generate momentum from scratch and how to keep it until you become unstoppable. When you're starting over, discipline feels heavy because you're used to dropping the entire weight of your life and the weight of the world on day one. Instead, I want you to shift your focus from motivation to micro wins. A micro win is one action, small enough to complete daily, but big enough to shift your identity. Some examples would be drinking a full glass of water when you wake up, making your bed, doing 5 minutes of stretching, or 10 minutes of visualization, walking for 10 minutes. The goal isn't the action. The goal is the identity shift. Being able to look in the mirror and say, I am a woman who follows through. Momentum begins the moment you stop negotiating with yourself. There's been so many times that I wanted to stay in bed and not get up and go to the gym at 4:30 in the morning. Of course, this was a difficult task for me. Waking up, or just the idea of waking up at 3:30 seems so cumbersome. But waking up at 3:30 became my micro win eventually. Your biggest enemy when starting at zero isn't laziness, it's friction. Friction is anything that slows you down. Your clothes not laid out, a messy workspace, too many apps, a cluttered phone, overthinking the best strategy, and waiting for motivation. Of course, self-judgment is another. But you're becoming a woman who removes friction so success feels effortless. And you can achieve this by laying out your workout clothes the night before or your work clothes, keeping meals simple and repetitive, and reducing your decisions so starting feels so smooth. Momentum isn't about force. Momentum is about flow. When your environment is aligned, your goals and your discipline become automatic. One of the biggest reasons people never build momentum is because they build ceilings instead of floors. A ceiling is the highest you can go. A floor is the lowest you'll allow yourself to drop. When you're starting at zero, your floor must be extremely low. If you don't feel like walking 2 miles, walk for 10 minutes. If you don't do a full workout or even want to do a full workout, just do 10 squats. If you don't want to write 1 paragraph. Consistency is not about intensity. Consistency is about never breaking the chain. Your brain doesn't need perfection to rewire. It needs repetition. And your floor is what protects your momentum during stress, fatigue, emotional days, PMS, and late nights. Instead of stopping, you simply scale down. That's the way you stay unstoppable. When you're starting over, your mind is used to remembering all the times you quit. You have to teach your mind to remember the times when you actually followed through. This is called evidence mode. Evidence mode means you actively collect proof that you're becoming her, the disciplined woman, the structured woman. Ways to collect evidence would be recording your workouts, tracking your progress with pictures, tracking your habits, like what you're eating daily, or even getting on the scale, documenting your journey with a journal or with video. Capture small wins, not just big ones. Every piece of evidence reinforces the identity that I am consistent, I am building momentum, and I'm becoming a different woman. Momentum is not a feeling, it's accumulated proof. The more evidence you collect, the less you rely on motivation, and you start relying on your identity. Identity creates momentum. Momentum creates results. Starting from zero is not a punishment. It's your rebirth season. Zero wipes the slate clean. Zero puts you back in alignment. Zero gives you the power to build intentionally. If you follow the steps in this video with the micro wins, removing friction, building a consistency floor, and collecting daily evidence, you won't just build momentum, you'll build a new identity. And once a woman becomes someone she trusts, there's no limit to her evolution. That concludes episode 4 of the Disciplined and Momentum series. Please like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for episode 5. We're just getting started.